Today I am going to talk with you how to cut a high neck saree jacket, Princessline saree jacket with Indian sleeves and front open. Okay, Princessline shoulder, the middle of the shoulder line. Okay, this is the back part. The back part you can also your on your fabric or a piece of paper like this. Okay, first of all I measure half inch for my sewing allowance. Okay, bust circumference 30 inches, shoulder length 13 inches divided by 2 is equal to 6.5 inches. Okay, I measure 1.25 inch shoulder slop. I mark number 1, number 2, number 3. Next circumference 14 inches divided by 4 is equal to 3.5 and reduce 1 inch is equal to 2.5 inches. I mark number 4. I connect number 3 and number 4 like this. This is my shoulder line. Now I am going to measure 1 inch to draw back neckline. This is my guideline. 1, 2. Now I am going to draw back neckline like this. Don't draw like this. This one better. Now I am going to draw armhole line. Armhole length. Armhole length. This is your arm fit. You put like ruler like this to your arm fit. Okay, measure from your shoulder bone vertically to the edge of the ruler. Okay, vertical measurement. I call this is the armhole length, armhole height. You measure from front side. Okay, for this saree jacket, armhole height is equal to 5.25 inch, but you should add another half inch for your back part. Then 5.25 inch add half inch is equal to 5.75. Okay, I am going to draw my armhole line through that this point. I measure again 6.5 inches, same to 1 to 2 measurement. I mark number 6. I connect number 6 and number 3 like this. This is the middle of the line. I mark number 7. I measure another 3/4 like this. This is my armhole curve. This is my back part. From this point, number 4, you measure to the down. Your height, length of the saree jacket is equal to 13.5 inches. I measure from this point like this. 2 inches for sewing allowance for the hem. This is my cut line. This is my waistline and fold line, hem line. I measure waist circumference is equal to 24 inches divided by 4 is equal to 6 inches. I measure 6 inches and armhole curve is circumference is equal to 13.5 inches divided by 2, 6 3/4. I measure like this. I connect these two numbers. Now I am going to draw another line, 2.5 from this line. Okay, from this line 2.5. This is the under circumference level, and bust line from this point 9 inches. This is the bust line. This is the side seam, but this one suitable for your grandma, not for you. Okay, you measure another measurements from this line. Your under bust circumference is equal to 24 inches divided by 4, 6 inches. Okay, from this bust line, your bust measurements, this bust measurements 30 inches divided by 4, 7.5 inches, reduce 3/4. Okay, is equal to 6 3/4. This is your line. This is your line. Can you understand? Very easy. This one use for your grandma, not for you. For you, this one. Okay, this is your sewing line. Now I am going to cut. I fold this line, 2 inches for him, 2 inches for him. I fold this line and add 1 inch for sewing allowance and 1/2 inch for armhole. For shoulder line, 1/4 inch for neckline. Okay, now I'm going to draw my front part. Okay, I measure 1/2 inch for my sewing allowance. One inch for front open. Back shoulder length, shoulder bone, you measure from back side is equal to 13 inches, but your front shoulder measurement not same to back shoulder length. If you want, you can measure from front side shoulder bone to shoulder bone your front shoulder measurement, but no need to measure. You can first of all you measure back shoulder length from back side and reduce 1 inch for front side. Okay, this one back shoulder length 13 inches. I reduce 1 inch for front side is equal to 12 inches divided by 2 6 inches. Okay, I measure 1.5 inch for shoulder slope, neck width 2.5 inch. I'll draw shoulder line like this. You should measure this shoulder length. It should be equal to like this, not same. This is your new back neckline and back shoulder line, new one. Okay, add 1/4 inch and cut like this. You should do it. Okay, like this. Now same shoulder length. Okay, you should do it. Now I am going to draw front neckline from number 1, 2, 3, 4. From number 1, you measure your front neckline. I measure 6 inches. Okay, now I draw a line 2 inches like this. Two inches, so you can like this, 2.5, 4, 2 like this. Okay, I measure 4 inches from number 1, from number 4 to down, 4 inches. I draw line like this. There are 2 necklines here. If you want, can this one or this one. Okay, now I'm going to draw armhole curve. Our armhole length 5.25 inch. I measure from this point, number 3, to down 5.25 inch. I draw my armhole line through this point like this. I measure 6 inches for armhole. I mark number 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I connect number 6 and number 3. This is the middle of the line, 6 to 3. I mark number 7. I draw 1/2 inch for to this side, 1/2 inch. Number 8, I connect number 3 and number 8, and I'll extend to the armhole line. I'll measure 2 inches from this line. Now I'm going to draw my armhole line, front armhole line. Armhole circumference 13.5 inches. Divide by 2, 6 3/4, like this. Now I'm going to draw my bust line from number 4 to down 9 inches and 11.5 inches for under bust level. Front length 15 inches your side dart is equal to 1.5 inch, back length is equal to 13.5 inch, 13.5 inch add 1.5 inch is equal to 15 inches. Okay, this is my bust line, this is my under bust line, this is my waistline, now I am going to draw darts. Okay, nipple to nipple, bust point to bust point, the width of the darts is equal to 6 inches. 6 inches divided by 2 is equal to 3 inches. I measure 3 inches on my bust line and on my waistline. I connect these two numbers, 2 points. Waist circumference 24 inches divided by divided by 4 is equal to 6 inches, and 1 inch for and add 1 inch for darts is equal to 7 inches. I measure 7 inches. Under bust level is equal to 24 inches divided by 4, 6 inch, and add 1 inch for dart, 7 inches. Okay, bust level, bust circumference 30 inches divided by 4 is equal to bust circumference 30 inches divided by 4 is equal to 7.5 inches, and add 3/4 is equal to 8.25 inch. Okay, this is my side line, side seam. Now I am going to draw my waist dart. Uh, 1 inch for dart, 1 inch divided by 2, half inch for this side, half inch for this side, and for both sides measure. Also measure half inch for this side, half inch for this side. All the darts I draw to the end. No reduce 1 inch or 3/4 inch today because of our pattern, Princessline dart, Princessline. Then I draw all the darts to the end. Side dart, center front dart is equal to 1 inch divided by 2, half inch for this side, half inch for this side. I draw to the end. Side dart 1.5 inch divided by 2, 3/4 from this side, 3/4 this side to the end. Okay, now I am going to draw my Princessline. This is the middle of the shoulder line. I draw like this. This is my Princessline. Okay, today I am going to explain how to cut your blocks. Next video I'll show you how to cut on your fabric. Okay, you should measure your back sides seam like this is equal to 7.5 inches. You should measure it front side. It should be same. I'll measure half. Reduce your darts measure. Okay, without your dart, 7 inches. I add back one 7.5 inches, this one 7 inches. I extend like this. I add another half inches. Now same side seams. Okay, 2 inches for 2 inches for sewing allowance for hem. Okay, I fold like this. I fold from this line. You should do it and add 1 inch to the side seam, 1 inch, and half inch for your armhole curve, armhole, and half inch for shoulder line, and 1/4 inch for neckline, half inch for front open, to sew front open. Okay, you cut here like 1/4 inch for a 1/4 inch or half inch, or you should cut like this. It is better, you should do it. Okay, now this point you cut like this. Okay, you can understand. Now cut your front side. Now I'm going to draw Indian sleeve. I measure half inch for my sewing allowance. For sewing allowance, crown height for 4 1/4 inch, good enough. Armhole circumference 13.5 inches divided by 2 is equal to 6 3/4. I measure 6 3/4 like this. Okay, I draw a line and divide like this. Middle of the line, again middle of the line, again. Okay, I measure half inch from this point and half inch for this point. This is my guideline. This is front armhole curve like this. I measure a 1/4 inch from this point. Now I'm going to draw back armhole curve, same line, and from here you should draw like this. Okay, this is this one for back part. Sleeve length 5 inches enough. You can change. 1 1/4 inch for sewing allowance to the hem. I measure like this. I draw like this. Sleeve in circumference is equal to 9 1/2 inches divided by 2, 4 3/4 like this. This is my side line. Now I'm going to cut. Fold from this line and add 1 inch for sewing allowance to the side seam and a half inch for your back armhole first. This one your back side, For front side, you add sewing allowance again. This is the first front side. Front side you cut like this. Okay. Now I'm going to cut your facing for back part. I'll draw neckline and shoulder line. 2 inches enough for the facing. Okay, 2 inches enough. I'll cut like this. For back part facing. Now I'm going to cut for front side. You draw like this your neckline, your shoulder line. Okay, 2 inches enough. 2 inches enough. This is for your front part. You should cut 2 parts for your front parts. Okay. Now I'm going to cut you should cut 2 pieces of fabric 3 inches width of the fabric, fabric 3 inches, and you should cut 2 pieces, one of your right side, the other one your left side. You fold like this. This one for your right side. This is your top side, right side. You sew ½ inch and fold to the left side and sew again. Okay, for your left side, you sew your wrong side, sew you ½ inch and okay, you fold like this and you sew your loops. This is your right side, top side. Okay, for your loops. Okay, can you understand? Now I'm going to cut my princess line. You should draw your diagram on a piece of paper like this. I'll cut like this. This is A part. Okay, this is A part. This one B part. You should remove your dart like this. Okay, and curve this point like this. Okay, nice curve. Okay, before cut, you close your dart like this, not all the darts. Okay, you should close your dart like this. Okay, not all the dart, straight line. Okay, now you close your dart and you keep your A part your fabric and cut at ½ inch for your side, your princess line. Okay, you should cut with ½ inch sewing allowance. For this one, you close all the darts like this, and B part, this one your center panel, this one for your side panel, or B part. Keep your fabric on your fabric and cut at sewing allowance. Okay, before cut you should add sewing allowance ½ inches for this side, because of to sew these two parts you should add sewing allowance. Okay,